All right, so I went to Twitter. I said, super special vid where you ask us stuff, because why not? So like reply with a question right now. And then some of y'all replied. But if you don't follow me at Nanogenix on Twitter, then you couldn't reply. So you should do that so the next time you're ready. Also, this is my beautiful wife, Brianna. Hey.
Hi.
All right, let's answer questions. I know we've answered this before, right? How do we meet? It's a super interesting one. Okay, but before we answer that, more importantly, Brianna, do you like it when I'm groomed?
Yes.
Then you'll love today's sponsor. Oh, hey, me, I'm back again. To let you know that this video is sponsored by Manscaped.com. Yes, they are back on the channel and send over this box. Now we're gonna look at the box in just a moment, but first, did you know that April is actually National Testicular Cancer Awareness Month? And even more importantly, did you know 1 man every hour of every single day is diagnosed with testicular cancer? Because I didn't until Manscaped told me. So I'm glad they told me so then I can tell you, because that's important. And so as y'all know, you've been following the channel for a while. I'm always out here using Manscaped product, manscaped.com. Always out here supporting the channel. We have the Lawnmower 4.0 right here. And Manscaped is actually teaming up with the Testicular Cancer Society to raise awareness and give support to fighters, survivors, and families impacted by testicular cancer. And did you know, because I didn't until they told me, that testicular cancer is the most common cancer in men aged 15 to 35. And this is super important stuff, because if you're not familiar with cancer, never had a family member or yourself have it, it is so important that you find it as soon as you can, which is why it's awesome that Manscaped has actually like created a sort of how-to video called Check Yourself. I've linked to it down below. It's manscaped.com/TCS. And they show you how to look for early signs of testicular cancer. And it's a funny educational video that you can of course share with your friends and family to sort of help spread this awareness. And once you check it out for yourself, you'll find out it's something easy and simple you can do when you're using your skin safe Lawnmower 4.0 or of course other Manscaped products. All right, time to crack open the box here. I'm very excited about this. I really hope they sent me some more of their body wash because that stuff is absolutely incredible. But actually, I have no idea what's in this. Ooh, boxer briefs. Oh, wait, what? Manscaped has shampoo now. Look at that. Dude, their products always feel just so premium. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but premium. Deodorant, let's go. Lip balm, yes. Body wash, let's go. Ooh, hydrating body spray. Okay. Okay. So as always, you can go over to manscaped.com/nanogenix for 20% off and free shipping. And again, a massive shout out to manscaped.com for sponsoring this video. Go ahead, join the Manscaped movement, and don't forget to take care of your pair. Let's get back to the video. How do we meet?
School?
School. Sorry.
It's not a good one.
It's not a good one. I'm sorry.
We've been together forever.
It was one beautiful afternoon. I needed to go get coffee on my lunch break, and I locked eyes with this girl, and I just knew she was the one.
That's how it happened.
Did that make you feel better? You're like, no, that's not our story. Our story's good enough.
I mean, our story makes you seem bad, not me.
Me seem bad?
You didn't know who I was.
Oh, Jesus. This girl changed so much from 8th grade and freshman year that I did not realize who she was until we had a conversation months into our relationship in sophomore year. She was. I know that was her. I know that was the same girl. Anyways.
It doesn't, you didn't make it sound better.
Will your wife ever get into playing Doke on the greatest game known to man? No. First of all, she doesn't have time, and secondly, she wouldn't even want to. You don't care about Dragon Ball at all.
Nope.
Or playing games.
Nope.
However, if I could get her to,
very uninteresting.
You could help me farm stuff. What do you think? Ben, if you're seeing this, I'm kidding. I'm not talking about account sharing. Stop. What other types of YouTube content would you try to expand to in the future? I mean, I do all types of other stuff already. I just don't do them consistently. Like this video.
Lifestyle. Fashion.
We've done that. I've done all this before to some extent.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I love fitness and all that, but fitness is the community behind it is so toxic. Everyone's always talking about whether you're natty or on roids. People would talk about your body fat. It's just like, it's too much. It's annoying. I miss COD montage era, but I would never do that now. Neo says, can I come over for dinner and board games? I like Cranium, but I'll settle for Boggle. What is Boggle?
It's a board game.
What is it though?
That, I was trying to think. It's the letters.
I still don't know what this, I've never seen this in my life. I've never seen this before.
Oh. I mean, there's way better games than Boggle.
She calling you out, Neo. This guy really, really likes that movie.
Hey, we could probably be friends.
Yeah, and so Sherlock Holmes.
We really like to play board games. That's like we don't do it very often anymore.
Steven's making fun of me. Are you ready to rock and roll?
Why?
Because it's like a dad saying, and I said it one time.
You say that a lot.
said it one time when we were getting canes with like Rhyme and Kayla and Steven. I said it. And then they all went to Twitter to say I said it. And it was just...
Did you say it?
Favorite shows you guys are watching right now?
Well, you want to tell them what we just recently finished together?
Bridgerton. I got hooked. I mean, it hooked me, man.
We're also watching Hawkeye.
We started Hawkeye, but it feels weird now because
Got a little bit behind. We were doing really good with the Marvel shows. We got a little behind.
Yeah, we need to watch Moon Knight.
Oh, you want to tell them the other thing we finished?
Sweet Magnolias. That show, hey, listen, that show.
We did go through, I mean, definitely, both of those are more me. But
I walked down one night and she was watching it. I was like, what is this? And it had the guy from American Pie. And I was like, okay. And the girl from Reba. And I was like, okay. And then I got hooked. I don't know.
Those are the first couple of shows, like my shows, that we've watched in a long time now. It's been more your stuff usually.
Do you think YouTube makes your relationship more stressful at times than a normal job would?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, because like, when I used to work a normal job, I worked from 7 to 4 and we lived like so close. I would be home, I'd work late I'd work
off
late,
and on, or you'd be on call for things.
Something, but it was just like, I had a
not.
really good schedule and weekends off. I mean, her face says everything that you need to know.
He doesn't have any time off now. I have to force time off.
The best yearly video. Hopefully this wasn't asked in prior videos. How did your parents react to your relationship starting to get serious, leading to marriage? Stay safe as always, Nano and fam. How did they react, babe?
I don't know. I think they were happy for us.
Yeah, we were young.
But we were kind of young, and
we've been married since we were 22. We just celebrated 8 years for reference. We may have just answered now someone else's question.
I don't know. I just think that at first they were like, "Are you sure?" Because we've really only ever been with each other for the most part, and so it's just more of like and you're really sure that's what you want. But we just graduated college, got new jobs, moved, got married. I don't know. We just did a lot.
It was a lot.
We do a lot at once.
We do.
We don't do anything half-heartedly.
Yeah. In a span of about 12 months, we got engaged, we moved, we got a dog, and we got married.
And got a house.
Oh, and we bought a house. Yeah. So yeah, it's like.
And then we didn't do anything for a little bit. You started a job. You started YouTube. We had a baby. Just lots of things. Yeah. I don't know. We just do everything all at once. We don't space it out.
Where would be your dream place? We'll say to live. No, we'll say to travel.
I mean, I have lots of dream travel places anymore.
I still would love to visit like London.
I would really like to go to Hawaii.
Our kid is singing right now over the monitor.
Hawaii.
He's supposed to be asleep. Ryder.
And Australia, but the bugs kind of scare me.
Yeah, when those spiders walks into
I would really like to go to like Scotland. I think I've said that in another video.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years, Nano? I'm really proud of you and what you've done, man. I don't know if anyone's told you, but you're a good... Yo, well, thank you. I don't know, still doing YouTube in some form or fashion. I don't know if I'm playing gacha games in 5 years, who knows? 5 years is a long time. You asked me 5 years ago, I would have told you no, Dokkan still doesn't exist, and Legends is probably, well, I wouldn't have even known Legends existed at the time. But here we are, so who knows, man? Dokkan's the game that will just never die, apparently. No, I don't want it to, that sounded like I wanted to, but I just mean like, it just keeps amazing me. I don't understand. But yeah, I have a couple of business ideas that I would like to probably take off at that point, but I still want to make YouTube videos. It's too much fun. Would you accept $1 million if it meant you two had to live separately for 3 years? No.
No.
Hey, let's go. She says, yes. Are you kidding? I'd do it for free. No, not worth. Worst confession you've had to tell one another. We know this isn't like a situation where we met in like our 20s or 30s and it's like,
we had lots of
we know
history. We know it all.
So much about each other. It's like, but worst movie we've ever seen. What was that movie that we just didn't watch all of? It was like the only movie I've ever really
ever turned off.
Was it Grown Ups? We didn't finish Grown Ups, did we?
No, we watched Grown Ups.
Maybe you watched Grown Ups without me.
No, it was Grown Ups too. We watched Grown Ups.
I don't remember watching Grown Ups.
I did. Grown Ups 2, we turned off.
Do you have any tattoos and do you plan to get more? I've never got one. I've always thought I would get one and I just never did. I hate to sound like, I don't know, probably, I've always wanted like a Dragon Ball one, but not like a Dragon Ball character, like something that is more representative of Dragon Ball. And then Dion totally took the royalty sign, which is what I thought I would get. And then the other thing was something to do with PlayStation. I know those are lame, but those are just like, I don't know.
I kind of want one, but...
Yeah, neither one of us have one though.
I don't have one.
Since you mentioned wanting to start it on your channel, what deck are you going to run first when you start playing Master Duel? So I don't know a whole lot about it. Yeah, it's, stay tuned. Has your wife ever seen how much you spent on Dokkan 1 month and been like, okay, Tyler, this is a problem? No.
Yes.
Oh wait, yes. Not since doing it full time, but yes, before full time, absolutely. But I also stopped, like, that's why I tell you, I don't try to rainbow everything. Like, I don't go in on everything. You don't need to. I've told Truth many times, he does not need to rainbow every unit. What do you think of him screaming like there is no tomorrow when he gets something hyped?
I mean, it's okay. Pretty sure he damaged his ears last time he did it, like, insanely though, so. It has chilled a little.
Has it?
A little.
What she's referencing is the reveal for the Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta on Legends. The reason why it's chilled is because even though the Dokkan stuff was hype, the build up on that trailer has been untouched so far in the last 6 months by anything. Legends kill it for 4 years. Why not?
We also moved houses and he moved further away and I'm still hearing them, so.
Yes. Has your and especially Brianna's perception of content creation changed over time? If so, in what way?
It has to. We're on the opposite side of it.
100%. Watching YouTubers back before doing this, I definitely did that thing that everyone tells you not to do, which is like, I don't know that I necessarily idolized them, but I definitely treated them like celebrities. Like the idea of meeting the person I'm watching. Like there's still people I want to interact with, but I would more so want to talk to them almost as like colleagues and not like as fans. I don't know, because I've just seen the other side of it. I've been doing this full time now as like 4 years, and every single day I spend way too much time doing this, thinking about it, talking to people about it, all that. And in return, now you've been on the side too. So just like it's just changed so much,
totally different.
So much of the way that we think about it. I love it to death, but yeah, the view of content creators, inevitably, it's impossible for it not to. So that's a really good question. Shout out Atsu, by the way. Genshin content creator. Who's that behind you?
I almost turned around.
Probably my wife, though. It means you.
Oh, like in the picture. Like.
I mean, I talk about you a decent amount, but I can see someone being new to the community and being like, who's this random girl in this
I thought it was
picture?
someone trying to be like silly, like you look behind you.
And maybe that is what they, because sometimes they do that.
And I was like, it's Fitz, the dog.
I think we answered this one last year, but it's always a good question. What do you guys think is the secret to a good relationship? Communication.
Yeah.
Brianna, what in the world?
Yeah, communication. Sorry.
Wow. What was your favorite time on YouTube? I'm gonna spin it. What's your favorite thing that we watch on YouTube?
My favorite thing we watch on YouTube? It'd be typical answers though. They're not gonna be impressed by it.
Yeah.
I really like Good Mythical Morning.
Yep.
And I really like Dude Perfect.
We watch a lot of YouTube with our son.
Things because
so when we eat dinner, we watch some YouTube, and we have to watch stuff that we know they're
he doesn't like
typically
to hear
clean.
us chew, so.
Yeah, I have a thing. I can't hearing people chew. Someone's got to be able to relate to me. I can't do it. So, especially a 4-year-old. Dude, he chews so loud.
It's not every night, but probably about every other night we watch something. If we're not like visiting and stuff.
Yeah. Shark Tank. we watch
Shark
Tank on YouTube. We've been watching it. But to answer the actual question, my favorite time on YouTube, I mean, I'm really enjoying it right now. I don't know, I'm trying a lot of different stuff. But if you were to truly ask me,
I like workout videos.
I think I would probably choose somewhere around probably year 2 Nanogenix era. That era was really fun, but I've always enjoyed YouTube. Like I wouldn't keep doing this if I didn't enjoy it. So yeah, what is a personal goal y'all have? And then what's a goal y'all have together as a family? I just want to pay off all our debt. That's something relatable to I think probably most people watching this video.
Yeah.
I'm trying to not really necessarily lose a bunch of weight right now, but I'm trying to like do a restructuring, I guess. Like, I don't really care about what it says on the scale as much as I just care about what I see right here.
Mine are probably like work-oriented and
personal. I mean, I have a bajillion work-oriented goals doing YouTube. There's about a million of them.
I know, but
like a million subscribe, like the video. Should they like the video?
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe use my time more wisely.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Now you said that. Why you gotta say that?
It's probably a good one.
Do you play Magic the Gathering? You know what's funny? Look at that. This is a Magic the Gathering axe that I got. This is Garrick's, did I say his name? This is from the 2015 or 2014 SDCC set, or 2013. I got this when we lived in the apartment.
It's been a long time.
Long time. I used to play. I played for a bit. It was fun. It's one of the few card games I've ever played consistently and literally open packs to play. We're getting old. That was like 10 years ago.
A long time ago.
It's like 10 years ago. Nano, why is you my favorite YouTuber? I don't know, but I appreciate you, Ryan. Thank you. Am I your favorite YouTuber?
Yes.
Am I dripping? Yes, you are. Look at that. He's in the pullover.
He is.
I mean, the only movie that matters really is Spider-Man No Way Home. But also the Batman was good. But Spider-Man No Way Home was just like...
Can you tell me your opinions about all of the movies that came?
We don't watch a lot of movies.
All the movies?
We don't watch a lot of movies. You ever wonder how your life would be if you chose a different career path? Well, I've technically had 2 career paths now. I mean, I spent 5 years in IT, and I've now spent, it was an overlap. I've spent 5 years doing YouTube at like a full-time level. So, because there was an overlap between a 1 final year in IT with 1 full-time year in YouTube, and I got about 3 hours of sleep every night, and I was falling asleep every single day after dinner. Remember that? Like every day, I would get home, maybe work out, we'd eat, I'd maybe post my video, and then I'd fall asleep, and I'd wake up. It was a terrible sleep schedule.
Yeah.
And then I'd wake up after like an hour or 2, work, go to bed at 2 or 3, wake up to be at my shift at 7. It was bad, but I want to do anything I could to do this full time. So anyways, yeah, I've done like 2 already. So who knows, maybe I'll go back to IT at some point. Actually, probably not. I'll probably do something in marketing now with a company or something, or my own company, who knows? Who knows? What about you? You like what you do.
I really like what I do.
She's in education and she loves what she does.
I'm in education. I've switched.
What would you do if you
kind of
weren't in education? What do you think you'd do?
I mean, it's kind of what we've talked about. I'm really good at organization and like managing people, but not how that sounds.
You wouldn't want to be someone's manager, right?
No, you know what I mean? Like not a manager.
How did you convince her that this whole YouTube thing would actually work out in the end? I mean, I didn't quit my job until I had over 200,000 subs, and I was making more from this than I made doing.
This was the full-time job before he quit his other full-time job.
Yeah,
I don't know how else to say that.
200,000 plus subs, several million views a month, consistently for an entire like almost year.
Yeah.
This wasn't on a whim thing. We had a baby coming, we were married, we had a mortgage, we had car payments. Like, this wasn't.
No, it wasn't just like,
I'm just gonna quit my really good job with benefits.
I might want to try YouTube.
Yeah, no, it was a very
and then it was a very
like
weighted decision. It took a long time to make the decision.
How many times did you try to get your wife in a Dragon Ball?
Not really.
I haven't. We have our own thing. I don't know. You have your thing, I have my thing, and like we don't need that. Like now, there's anime I've tried to get her to watch. I don't try that hard though. But I know she's not gonna like Dragon Ball. It's just not gonna be her thing. Like I just know it's not. So I just don't even worry about it. All right, I'll buy it. What is your favorite genre of music and your favorite band? Mine is metalcore, and my favorite band of all time is Attack Attack, and there's like a bunch of collective memorabilia type stuff back there. They're back, they're touring, and I'm gonna try to see them.
Mine is like emo pop rock, and it's Fall Out Boy. And he took me to see them for my birthday last year because they toured again.
And it was awesome.
And it was great.
Where do you think you'd be if you hadn't decided to start uploading on YouTube out of curiosity? Probably a network admin at this point.
More rested.
Yes. But yeah, probably like a network engineer, something like that. Is it hard raising a child for the first time, or is it not as hard as people make it out to be?
Both.
I think it's somewhere in the middle.
It's like a both answer.
And it's so different. Every year is so different. There's like new challenges, new things, and like you're trying to shape this human being into
and
like.
I think all children are different.
Yes.
Working in education, I can say that anyway, but then like doing it at home.
It's crazy.
My experiences doing it totally different than somebody else's experiences doing it with their kids or like multiple kids.
But it's fun.
It's fun.
And it's a learning experience as you go. Like you don't have all the answers.
First year was the hardest.
You just plain and simple don't have all the answers.
But that's because we just didn't have sleep.
Yeah, I watched a lot of Attack on Titan at like really late sessions with him, so that worked out, but yeah. Nano, do you barbecue? If so, does the wife approve? Look at that.
It looks really good.
That looks delicious. Let me get some of that.
He does not barbecue.
I do not barbecue, no. I mean, I grill. I do not barbecue. We don't have a smoker. I would love a smoker. Your dad's smoker looks sick, and I want one. And if we ever get a better back...
He has a really neat pellet smoker.
Yeah, if we ever get a better like back porch yard situation, I will go get one. I want to answer this because I think it's funny. Something I'll fight about all the time. We like never fight.
No.
Like we get in little arguments here and there. If you live with someone, that's just gonna happen.
Ours is more of like a pet peeve thing.
Yeah, it is. It's like we don't fight. We like... I promise, I feel like someone's gonna hear this and think, oh, these people are like lying.
We're not.
We're just
boring.
We just don't fight. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
My pet peeve is that he will not pick things up.
Yeah, I'm really bad about that.
That's not a fight.
My attention is just all over the place, and so I'll think about doing something, and I will...
Right now, there's like 4 GFuel cups sitting on our kitchen island.
Shout out GFuel.
GFuel cups everywhere.
Favorite video game or movie soundtrack? So I probably got to go with Guild Wars. That's probably the one I listen to the most for video game. And movie, it's gonna be something Hans Zimmer related. honestly. Like Batman, Dark Knight, Inception. Oh, wait, hang on though. Soundtrack though, not including OST. What is our favorite movie soundtrack of all time? Twilight.
Oh.
Twilight. Twilight is like one of the best. Twilight soundtrack
like
is almost unbeatable. It's crazy how good that
Transformers
soundtrack
is good too.
Yeah, Transformers has pretty good soundtracks.
And I like the Bridgerton playlist on Spotify because it's classical music. It's songs made classical, and that's one of my favorite things. That's what we played at our wedding.
What is one thing you wish to do as a family one day? Disney World. Our kid wants to go to Disney World so bad.
He loves the Disney World commercials, and it's so sad.
Yeah, we gotta make it happen at some point. We gotta make it happen. Shout out to Katsu. Maxis asks, what are your favorite games of all time? Uncharted, BioShock Infinite, Guild Wars, Budokai like 2 and 3, all those, and Time Splitters. Ooh, Time Splitters.
Connect 4 is not bad.
Connect 4 is really fun. When not making a video, what is your go-to game to play outside of Dragon Ball? Right now, I'm super into Dishonored 2. We want to play that game for like 6 years. Got a Steam Deck. Gonna do a Steam Deck review on the Nanotech channel. Finally coming back. Yes.
Got the Steam Deck everywhere.
What's your favorite trip of all time? There's a correct answer to this, Brianna. What's your favorite trip of all time, Brianna?
Like my favorite trip?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's a couple like important ones.
Yeah,
Which
like,
important one are you talking about?
The Disney World trip I asked you to marry me.
I really liked going to see Fall Out Boy.
Finding a life partner. Seeing Fall Out Boy live. Seeing Pete Wentz and what's his name? Patrick Stump live. Oh, jeez, yes, of course she had it on deck roll. This is my life. Davian actually did say, who is her favorite rapper? Who's your favorite rapper?
I just don't listen to tons of rap.
Yeah, neither one of us
But
do.
I listen to like 2000s rap, and so that's not gonna be impressive to you. It's gonna be like Lil Wayne, Outkast. I don't know. I don't think Outkast is that bad. They're pretty good. People still talk about them. Probably like Jay-Z.
Oh my gosh.
Is that not a good answer?
It's so much better. I thought you were gonna say him and him.
Oh, I mean, I like him a lot, but that's just me.
Mad props. I cannot believe that you said that.
Shake Your Tail Feather. Like those guys. Like those are the guys, that's the kind of rappers I listen to.
Yo, shout out to Alejandro Saab Kagi Films, or whatever the heck you want to call him. So Kagi. Pancakes or waffles? Waffles.
I like both.
Our kiddo loves pancakes,
Our kiddo loves pancakes, and he gets upset if you make waffles instead of pancakes.
Okay, last time you missed mine. And then it's just like, it's weird, the tweet's just totally blank. But yo, shout out to Saving the Bees. Look at this. We got the GFuel flavor on deck right here. Shout out to Bardock. Don't know why, the tweet just isn't showing up. Who's the better cook, Brianna? Her. It's not even a question, it's her. The thing I'll always say is that I learned enough to cook at least decent meals when I first started like truly taking nutrition seriously when I was lifting, and that's about where it ended. And you've gotten like good.
I'm decent. I'm not
she's gotten
great,
like good.
But I'm decent.
At a lot of stuff, and I'm super impressed all the time, and I'm very thankful because all of her meals are super delicious.
I feel like you're laying it on kind of thick.
Okay, listen, I would be like I tell you if something kind of tastes weird, which is like once every year at most.
I like to cook. It's my me time.
Yeah, and she tries a bunch of different stuff, and sometimes, usually when it's very experimental with like the food, I'm like, I don't know if I really like cauliflower or spaghetti or whatever. Right? No, what was it? Eggplant.
It was butternut squash.
Butternut squash.
I've decided you can't make cauliflower taste good if you're not just eating cauliflower to eat cauliflower, but people keep telling me I'm wrong. I really liked butternut squash pasta. He did not.
I would love to ask if you're planning on giving a brother/sister to your child. Well, hey babe.
Hey.
What are you up to?
Cooking.
Oh yeah? Or are these props that I had you get back out to make it look like you were cooking?
They're props.
What do we have for dinner though?
Chicken tacos.
And they were great.
Thank you.
How do I make this? Zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. What is that?
You gotta zoom out that far.
Stop. We're having a baby. Again. Again. We're gonna have us another boy. You are a boy mom. How does that feel?
All boys.
All boys. Even our dog is a boy. It's just like she's being overran. But yes, I'm so glad somebody asked that question because I was gonna have to fabricate it otherwise. And I was like, someone please just ask us about another kid. You guys always do. Someone always asks. I was like, just this one time I need you to. And yes, we are. We're having a second baby soon. Like really.
Not that soon.
Really soon. Okay, well, let's be real. Like 3 months.
My countdown says under 100 days now.
That's soon. 100 days, that's pretty soon. Anyways, y'all should like and sub so I can afford him. Yeah. Okay, bye.